Well, hello everybody. Hope you're doing well. It is our Friday Linger video. It's a thought or idea to kind of linger on for the weekend. I'm pulling out our old Discovery Pathway book, and on page 11, it has our core values, but it also has our common values. And these are the values that we want to encourage everybody to try to live out each and every day. And the first one is generosity. How can we be more gracious and generous with others? Now, we don't often think about God as being generous, which is too bad, because if we really want to ponder on that, God is very generous with us. For some reason, we tend to think God withholds, and, well, we let our experience and our disappointment have way too much weight. And those are the things that we notice instead of all the ways that God is generous. But if we start with this idea that God is generous with us, two things happen. First, we have a better appreciation for him. But then secondly, maybe more practically, if I could say, we will probably tend to be more generous with others. And what can you do to show generosity to others or show grace? Boy, you never really think about the relationship between generosity and grace. Grace is getting what you don't deserve, and sometimes we say, "Well, I'll be generous with the server at the restaurant if they give me good tips." And obviously, that's kind of how the system is set up, but there's also something to be said for the conversation about being gracious and just being generous. And that's one obvious opportunity when you go out to eat. You can be generous, but can you be generous with the person in front of you who's driving too slow? I just dropped off Josh at school, and for some reason, it was a long line in the car in front of us. It was a Prius, so that's probably part of the issue. But they were driving so slow, and there's such a big gap between them and the other cars, and I wasn't being generous towards that person. I was kind of, come on, let's go. And so whether it's driving or whether it's tipping, or how, maybe more poignantly, how we treat each other and the people that are closest to us. That's kind of conviction for me this morning. How can we show grace? How can we be generous? So we at Deep Rivers Church want to be a church that talks about and practices generosity and grace, being generous, being gracious to one another. So that's a pretty good challenge. So just let that be your Friday linger thought. Linger on that thought this weekend. If you do go out to eat, or if you do drive around, maybe you have a real practical opportunity to show some grace to others. So linger on that. How can you show grace? How can you be generous? Thanks so much. Take care. God bless. Hopefully we'll see you this weekend. Be great to see you Saturday night or Sunday morning. Take care. God bless. Bye.